Okay, so going into my next question, if I could start over, I would never.
Probably cuss as much.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't. But it's so me. It's so me to just be vulnerable and like, this is how all golfers talk outside of the course and on the course.
Yeah.
Justin Thomas, after his excellent approach shot, ran all the way toward the back of the green for birdie.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Well,
The difference is I got a camera. 120,000 people are seeing it versus like every single golfer that I've ever met. It's always, you shank it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
It's always that. And you got into golf, and I'm
Yeah,
sure that's
now
come
I know
up.
for sure.
I'm sure that's come up a couple of times. So, some people don't like it, but going back, I mean, obviously I got a lot of bigger things that are coming out now. And it put in perspective when I went out to Pittsburgh for an Eastside event. Shout out Eastside. I went out to Pittsburgh, and there was a little kid that came up to me. I actually still had his picture. I think I got it on my phone as a screensaver. I hit my first drive in front of a gallery, and the kid's like behind me doing the pose with me, and he in a red shirt. And that kid told me, mind you, the kid's like 7. So that just go to show you how many like kids are just on social media. That's kind of crazy. But he said, man, I love your videos. I think you're great. I want to be like you when I grow up. And for me, I looked at cats that's in the league and on the tour in that way. So I'm not even there yet, and this kid is watching my videos intently, saying, like, I want to be like you. Mm-hmm. So I would dial it back a little bit, but at the same time, I also feel that it's important for the kids to know, like, this is sports.
Yeah.
Every 2025, 2026, everything's sugar-coated, and everybody be walking on eggshells, and, some things are intolerable. But some things are just, that's who that person is, and you just got to be okay with it.
I think that help your channel overall because people get to see that authentic side of you and the competitiveness.
Correct.
Me coming from not being in a golf space, having no idea what par is or birdie.
Yeah.
When I think of golf, it's just like old white dudes playing a sport and talking business. Mm-hmm. After you introduced it to me, and I've been able to get out and do play different rounds with different people.
Yeah.
Now I see like, no, this is like football. This is like basketball. Like we out here playing.
Yeah.
Even if you good or not. Like it could be, we could all be. I'm shooting 120, and the people I'm playing with, if you win, if you shoot 115, you gonna win.
Right.
We stink. You feel me? But at the same time, we still competitive. Right. I shot 7, you shot 8. Mm-hmm. We gonna ball. So absolutely. I think that plays a big role in you showing how authentic you are and how competitive the sport is.
And I think I learned a lot of that. I mean, and obviously I'm not saying that just because you're right in front of me. I've had this conversation with plenty of people that and have come back and told you that. I've learned so much from you from a business and competitive standpoint. And you look at both the same, low key.
Yeah,
like you obviously used to play football at a super high level. Like you be wanting to run through anything, whether it's you got to break down a lineman or a defensive, or you break it down, a business proposal. Like you like head first, run through the wall, let's get it done.
Absolutely.
And that's how I took that approach with golf. And I think a lot of amateurs could learn from that standpoint of a lot of kid golfers growing up, that's the only sport they played. Never played basketball, never played soccer, never played football. So you don't really understand the team aspect of what comes with competitiveness in sports. And in golf, you're not just by yourself. You got a caddy. It takes a team. And a lot of guys, the caddies fall off. And they've only played golf, and they've only been able to think about themselves. I've always been team player.
Right.
On some bronze. And we've always looked at everything like that. Even in the business that you run, you've always been a team guy. So I think it's important for amateurs to play different, play basketball growing up, because that fourth quarter mentality in those sports, that's what's going to get you to hit that 42-foot putt for the green jacket.
Right, for sure.
To get you those majors, like you have to have that clutch gene in you. That's why Tiger was so great. His dad growing up said he would sit there and yell at him, take him to the brink's end on his mental. Right before he hit a shot, yell. And they do that for years. And he finally became a teenager, and he told Tiger, he said, you will never find nobody more mentally tough than you.
Right.
Eventually it would take more, and then more, and then more, and then more, to finally to the point where it didn't bother me anymore.
I said, Tiger, the training is over. I said, you've got it. And I promise you that you'll never meet another person as mentally tough as you in your entire life. And he hasn't, and he never will.
Ready.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids, the reason why they get burnt out in golf is because they ain't got that dog in them.
Yeah. Like anything in life, it's mental. I like to compare sports and business because business is a sport.
Mm-hmm.
We just playing in a boardroom instead of, a basketball court.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be a leader. You got to be able to communicate with your teammates. You got to be able to be consistent. You got to be able to come from behind. You got to know how to keep your foot on the gas. Man.
Hey, which one of these cameras is on me? Hey, yo. That, hey, if y'all knew this drive here, that was crazy.
No, yours is worse.
Mine was worse?
No, yours is way worse than mine.
You want to tell what I said?
Dude.
They can decide.
Okay, so look, y'all tell me. This dude said I wanted to hawk him down.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
That's crazy.
Hey,
pause.
Eddie on the cameraman back here. Eddie, what you think? Which one sound crazier?
I wanted to hawk him down. It's crazy.
Hey, y'all,
word.
I'm gonna let y'all decide. Y'all,
I'm trying to
hawk you down?
Yeah, hawk you down is crazy.
Hey, we just watched a grown man sit up here on his own podcast and say, "Gotta come from behind."
You gotta know how to come from behind, man. But yeah, all of it correlates, bro.
Yeah,
like sports and business is the same thing.
absolutely.